Welcome everyone. Today we are going to talk about something that almost everyone thinks about, but very few people truly understand. How to become a new person. Not fake change. Not temporary motivation. Not a 7-day transformation. Real change. The kind of change that slowly rebuilds your identity from the inside and makes you act differently without forcing yourself every day. Because becoming a new person is not about pretending. It is about becoming. Most people want change, but they stay the same. They watch videos, they read books, they feel inspired for a few hours, maybe a few days, and then they return to their old habits. They say they want a better life, more confidence, more discipline, more success. But their daily actions do not change. And that is the real problem. Because your life does not change when you want something. Your life changes when your identity changes. If you still see yourself as the same person, you will keep creating the same results. In this video, I am going to give you a clear, practical, powerful system to become a new version of yourself. This is not just motivation. This is a method you can follow step by step. If you apply it consistently, you will not feel stuck anymore. You will think differently, act differently, and slowly, your life will start moving in a new direction. If you are serious about changing your life and becoming a stronger, more confident, more disciplined person, make sure you subscribe. On this channel, you will get clear systems, practical strategies, and real guidance to help you grow step by step and become your best version. Subscribe now, and let's grow together. Step 1. Stop trying to change everything. Start changing one identity. This is where most people fail. They try to fix everything at once. They want to wake up early, exercise daily, eat healthy, work harder, think positively, and become confident all at the same time. For a few days, they try. Then they feel overwhelmed. Then they quit. Real change does not work like that. Real change starts small, but it goes deep. Instead of saying, I want to change my whole life, say, I want to become the kind of person who does this one thing daily. For example, instead of saying, I want to be disciplined, say, I am a person who shows up every day, even when I don't feel like it. This is identity-based change. When you focus on identity, actions become easier because they match who you believe you are. Step 2. Build proof through small daily actions. You do not become a new person by thinking differently. You become a new person by acting differently. But not with big actions. With small, repeated actions. Every time you complete a small task, you send a message to your brain. This is who I am now. If you say you want to be a reader, read one page daily. If you say you want to be fit, do 5 minutes of exercise. If you say you want to be confident, speak up once in a conversation. These actions look small, but they are powerful because they build proof. And proof changes belief. When your brain sees repeated proof, it stops doubting and starts accepting your new identity. Step 3. Remove the habits that keep your old identity alive. Many people try to build new habits, but they ignore the old ones. That is why they feel stuck. You cannot become a new person while feeding your old patterns every day. If you want to grow, you must create space. That means reducing the habits that pull you backward. It can be wasting hours on your phone, negative thinking, avoiding responsibility, or staying in environments that keep you comfortable but stuck. You do not need to remove everything at once. But you must become aware. Ask yourself, what is one habit that is keeping me the same? Then slowly reduce it. Because every time you weaken an old habit, you make your new identity stronger. Step 4. Control your environment because your environment controls you. Many people think they lack discipline, but the truth is they are surrounded by distractions. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your motivation. If your phone is always near you, you will check it. If junk food is in front of you, you will eat it. If you are around negative people, your thinking will become negative. So instead of fighting yourself every day, change your environment. Make good actions easy and bad actions difficult. Keep your phone away when you work. Keep books where you can see them. Surround yourself with people who are growing. This is not about willpower. This is about smart design. When your environment supports your goals, change becomes natural. Step 5. Learn to act before you feel ready. This is one of the biggest mindset shifts. Most people wait. They wait to feel motivated. They wait to feel confident. They wait to feel ready. But readiness does not come before action. Readiness comes after action. If you want to become confident, you must act when you feel nervous. If you want to become disciplined, you must act when you feel lazy. If you want to become a new person, you must act like that person before you fully become them. This feels uncomfortable. Yes. But discomfort is not a sign to stop. Discomfort is a sign that you are growing. The more you act in discomfort, the faster your identity changes. Step 6. Change your self-talk because your thoughts create your identity. Every day, you are talking to yourself. Sometimes you notice it. Sometimes you do not. But that voice is always there. And that voice shapes who you become. If your self-talk is negative, your actions will become weak. If your self-talk is strong, your actions will become powerful. So you must train it. Not by lying to yourself, but by guiding yourself. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, this is difficult, but I am learning. Instead of saying, I always fail, say, I am improving step by step. This is not fake positivity. This is controlled thinking. And controlled thinking creates controlled action. Step 7. Create a daily system, not random effort. Many people try to change, but they rely on mood. One day they work hard. The next day they do nothing. That is not change. That is inconsistency. If you want to become a new person, you need a system. A simple daily structure that you follow no matter how you feel. It does not need to be complicated. It can be as simple as 30 minutes of focused work, 10 minutes of learning, 10 minutes of reflection. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Because consistency builds identity. When you repeat the same positive actions daily, they stop feeling like effort. They become who you are. Step 8. Measure your progress so you can see your growth. One of the biggest reasons people quit is because they feel like nothing is changing. But the truth is, Change is happening slowly. You just do not see it. That is why you must track your progress. It can be simple. Write what you did each day. Track your habits. Record your actions. When you look back after a week or a month, you will see proof. You will see that you are not the same person. And that proof creates motivation. Not temporary motivation, but real belief that you are moving forward. Step 9. Accept that becoming a new person takes time. This is where most people lose patience. They want fast results. They want immediate change. But real transformation is slow. It is built daily, quietly, without excitement. Some days you will feel progress. Some days you will feel stuck. That is normal. Growth is not a straight line. But if you stay consistent, if you keep showing up, if you keep acting like your future self, change will happen. Not suddenly, but gradually. And one day, you will realize that your thinking has changed, your habits have changed, your confidence has changed, and your life has changed. Step 10. Become someone who does not quit. This is the final step, and it is the most important. Because everything else depends on this. You can have the best plan, the best system, the best knowledge. But if you quit, nothing works. So your real goal is not just to improve. Your real goal is to become someone who keeps going. Even on bad days. Even when you feel tired. Even when progress feels slow. Because the difference between people who change their life and people who stay the same is not talent. It is persistence. If you truly want to become a new person, remember this. You do not need a perfect plan. You do not need perfect motivation. You do not need to change everything in one day. You just need to start. Small actions. Daily consistency. Honest effort. That is enough. Because every small step you take is moving you away from your old self and closer to your new self. And one day, without even realizing it, you will look back and see that you are not the same person anymore. You will think differently. You will act differently. You will feel stronger, more confident, more in control. And the life that once felt out of reach will start to feel normal. Keep going. Your new self is not far away. But there is one more thing you must understand if you truly want this change to last. Becoming a new person is not a destination you reach one day and then stop. It is a continuous process. Every single day, you are either becoming stronger or slipping back into old patterns. There is no staying the same. That is why awareness is so important. You must stay aware of your actions, your thoughts, and your habits. When you notice yourself going back to old behaviors, do not judge yourself. Do not feel like you failed. Simply correct your direction. Real growth is not about never making mistakes. It is about noticing them faster and returning to the right path without wasting time. You also need to understand that your environment, your past, and even your current situation do not define your future identity. Many people stay stuck because they keep telling themselves the same story. This is who I am. I have always been like this. I can't change. But that is not truth. That is repetition. And repetition creates belief. The same way your old identity was built, your new identity can be built through repetition of better thoughts, better actions, and better decisions. You are not fixed. You are flexible. And once you truly understand this, change becomes possible at any moment. So from today, do not wait for the perfect time. Do not wait for motivation. Do not wait for confidence. Start where you are. Start small. Stay consistent. Trust the process even when it feels slow. Because every single day you show up, you are rewriting your identity. And one day, you will not recognize the person you used to be. Not because you forced change, but because you became it naturally. If you enjoyed this story and want to improve your English and your life, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join this learning journey with us. And watch the next story on your screen to continue improving your English.